The Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi has congratulated Johannesburg Mayor Dada Morero on his first State of the City address. He says it was sound and it charts a clear road for economic growth in the city. Business reporter Ntokozo Khumalo joining us now from Braamfontein to tell us more about what came out of the first State of the City address by the Mayor Dada Morero. Ntokozo, key points, key takeaways for you from that State of the City address. Johannesburg is a city with multiple problems.
Well, in that first address, as you said, and we sped through traffic to be with you here, Goli, through that Braamfontein traffic.
Potholes along
the way, traffic along the way, lights not working along the way, which is exactly some of the issues then that the mayor was saying the city is really trying to work hard at resolving those issues. A big talk around infrastructure, but I think the question that, had us all scratching our heads is, where's this money going to come from? A lot of infrastructure projects that he outlined. For me, the interesting one was 3 billion to be invested in informal settlements across the province. Really, the point of that, or across the city rather, and the point of that is to say it would reduce crime, add electricity in those informal settlements, and formalize those markets. And that really being part of the whole township economy drive, bringing it to reality.
I have to stop you, Ntokozo. I have to stop you because it's out of curiosity that this is being said to be the roadmap. I remember many, many years back, the issue of informal settlements mushrooming left, right, and center. And time and again, we are told we're going to formalize this by putting bulk infrastructure so that these become proper, livable communities. It sounds as if this is being told to us.
Same story.
I knew, but it's the same story. And so where's the money going to come from?
And that's the tone that we got in the chamber, Goli, because there were a few times where the audience clapped to what the mayor was saying. But at some points, you could see on people's faces that this sounds like a story that's played out before. And he really didn't quite have that straight answer of where would the money come from? And giving a soundbite of saying we are attracting partners, we are attracting private parties, doesn't quite cut it anymore. We need a clearer chart, especially if you are saying that this is something you're looking to do in the medium term, which is 3 to 5 years. And as you rightfully said, you can drive down any freeway in Joburg and you are likely to see an informal settlement spring up. So it also begs the question, once you deal with these existing informal settlements, such as your Zandspruits and so on, that have grown significantly, over the last few years, when do you then catch up with all these other informal settlements that are cropping up? And of course, issues of water was on the table, issues of dealing with electricity on the table, building up that confidence again. And I suppose the tagline for this State of the City address being a Joburg that we all want. So we all want a Joburg without potholes, and it seems simple enough. I think Joburgers are a little exhausted of hearing of these big names of, task forces that are going to deal with issues. But a few years down the line, we are finding ourselves dealing with the same issues again. So that was the tone. But of course, he did have support from Premier Lesufi, who did say it's a sound plan that he's putting on the table. Now it's really just a matter of the stakeholders implementing that plan. Well,
is that a surprise that he did have support from Premier Lesufi? I suppose the answer would be no, because they come from the same political home. So the proof is going to be in the pudding. Thank you very much. Ntokozo Khumalo attending the first State of the City address by Mayor Dada Morero.